With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline.
They have an enthusiastic fan base that's gone completely nuts. The team plays an exciting brand of
Here's Tatum. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Denver ball.
And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Now here's Williams. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Nuggets ball.
Now Jokic. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Tatum. And here's Smart. Floats one. Brown inside. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. That shot off the mark.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
And between him and Embiid, we're talking about two different styles here, B.A., but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire five that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The kick to Tatum. It's stolen away. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
And the basket by Jokic.
Assisted by.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Williams. Now Horford. On the wing, Tatum. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Denver in the lead. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Now, when we talk home court advantage, do you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
And Murray showing some smarts right there, some good patience in that pick and roll.
Pass to Horford. Left side, Brown. Up and over Porter. A nice shot by Brown.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
First team foul.
Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. Is a bucket getter.
And he makes the first. So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Stolen by Jokic. Here's Porter. Pass to Gordon. All alone. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Porter. Second chance effort. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Muscala, no good. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Porter. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
Second violation. Boston ball.
Boston trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside White. To the inside. Muscala. That one goes in. Jokic has got 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Williams' shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Jokic. Deflected. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 4.
11. The Nuggets. 15.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Horford. Connects from downtown. He's got 5.
Hear the term stretch 4 right there, Horford from the perimeter.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Michael Porter Jr.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look. With the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Smart right side. Outside, Brown. The 3. The shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
Porter's shot is off.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still He's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Murray. Shoots over Horford. Horford with the block.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Here's Porter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Trailing by 2. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Now Williams. Covered by Jokic. Here's Brown. The offensive rebound. And Horford powers it home.
Horford, a big guy, and he knows it, so you got to use your size on the inside to keep plays going.
Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Boston on offense. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. It's Smart on the wing. To the paint. Horford can't hit. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Boston calls timeout. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Smart. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it. Outside, Brown. Now here's Green. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Another shot. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Boston with it. Trailing by 2. Outside, Williams. Back to Brown. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Brown. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's Denver. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. Outside, Brown. Pass to Green. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been
22. The Nuggets, 24.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boston trailing. The kick to Tatum. Inside. Williams. To the left wing. Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. And another shot. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Jackson outside. Lets it fly. Boston with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair can coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And Boston calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Puts up the 8-footer. And Bryant pulls it down.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Denver. Ron.
That one's no good. It's a close game here in Boston. Wing shot on the way. Boston again missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat-out effort was not there.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler. A chance to shine.
it's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party. My partner, my little partner, I'm trying to get.
It's interconference time for these Grizzlies as they come in as the visiting team. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand.
Yeah, and the atmosphere in this building is incredible. And as that win streak continues to grow, the fans' excitement has grown right along with it. And now we've reached that point where it's considered a frenzy.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the...
Wow. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Now here's Van Vliet. Second chance effort. Here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Now here's Jackson. He had 15 points last outing. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Here's Tillman. Morant left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Van Vliet picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Driving inside. Scooped up. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Van Vliet got 5 counts.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Anunoby. That one good for 2.
Well, you look at this run they're on, and you have to give a lot of credit to their effort on the glass.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Hey, Greg, talking about the great...
Times do I gotta lose? Some of them guys that will never lose. Look in the sky, you see how we move. Now they got time to teach the school. I built the tunnel and back to the crib. They go straight to a safe, and as long as the link is you think, real dope boy, all white. City looking for a job, told him watch for them beats. I can't put the crib in my name, cause everything in that. And process the feet.
G-Shock to a paddock, I'm coming up. Think of them nights, all I ate was a honey bun. It was so dark, but I knew that the sun would come. Nobody like me, I'm one-on-one. Your dog keep barking, we might have to muscle him. If I don't leave with them, I did not come with them. Check out the scoreboard, look like we run again. I'm at the Dolphins, sitting so close to the game. I might just talk to D-Rose. My foot, I might just trip up the rep. You on the net talking about goals. I've been through the fire. I had to take off my socks and step over cold to sit in this rose. Claiming ain't working, some of them just slow. That mean it's sometimes some cold. We knocking these down, see that we in the game.
It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip.
And you look around the league, and it's hard to see a team that could challenge this group right now. If they keep playing like this, I'm not convinced anyone is going to break this streak.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that. And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Lets it go from deep. Siakam pulls it in. And it's the Raptors' ball. Here's Van Vliet. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now here's Van Vliet. Last game he had 28 points. Second chance shot. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
First team foul. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
And he's able to get it back. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Smith. Martin with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Now Green. Şengün with the ball. Defended by Pirtle. Shot clock at 5. Green. That one a little long.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Van Vliet outside.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And they get it back. Nice shot by Pirtle.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. And here is Anunoby. To the inside. Another shot. Shots good by Siakam.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And Barnes comes to help. It's Porter outside. Raptors leading by 3. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's Barnes, and that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
They grab their own miss. Here's Siakam. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Green to the middle. Here's Şengün. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Porter. Rebound by Smith.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
$15 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. It's Porter outside. Here's Şengün. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 1. We've got more NBA. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Pass to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11 range. So great bloodlines. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process. It's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Got a piece of it. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 1. Pass to Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Jakob.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Here's Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals, in my mind, was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Pass to Christopher. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in. The circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
Trent. It's rebounded by Houston.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
It's deflected. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. From the inbound. Up again. It's good on the putback. Barton's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know what? I think Barton does a nice job hitting the boards. Would love more of that kind of intensity from him. .54 seconds left to play in the first half.
And stolen by Achua. Goes up. And Barton throws it down.
Assisted by.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside. Leaping with ease to punch it home.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
You know, for a guy who went undrafted, Jayshawn Tate made a name for himself really fast. Took him 2 years to break in the league, and there's no looking back now. He's really established himself as a quality player in the NBA.
And both free throws good for Tate. Raptors with the lead. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's Christopher. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Here he goes. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently not the
defender. First half with a score for Rockets 22.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
For your Rockets, you team.
Here is Porter. Down low. Here's Şengün. Off with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Count that one. Martin's got 8 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
The Raptors are only a few. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, TA?
Personal foul.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, when I step on the floor, I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Smith with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have.
Down it goes!
Take that rack down!
What a slam!
An outstanding dunker. Give Barton chances to show off a little bit, and he takes full advantage.
Up top, Porter. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out.
Certainly feels that way. I mean, neither one of these teams wants to back down.
And it's Young at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Banton. Trying to get open is Trent. Here's Martin. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Martin. Green bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now here's Van Vliet.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Barnes. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got his third bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Pass to Şengün. Over Siakam. Another miss by Houston. Toronto leading by 8. All going up court. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Outside Porter. To the paint. Outside for Martin. Back to Smith. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Şengün, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Smith. Şengün with the ball. And Pirtle pulls it down. Van Vliet wide open. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Raptors leading by 10. Pass to Barnes. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Martin. Finished off the break. And it's 7 points for Martin.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And again, Toronto no luck.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Green deciding where to go with it. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
On the floor for your Rockets.
And here are the Raptors now. 8-point game. And here is Van Vliet. He takes it in. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Tate. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Van Vliet outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 8.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting in it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Pass to Tate. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Siakam with it. Now Green defending.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And it's Green missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
First personal foul.
Picture like a diorama. Gotta face a lot of people that are opposite. Cause the world told me we ain't got that common sense. Gotta prove it to myself that I'm on top of it. And you would never know a guy without a goddess is honest. Honest kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed. And for no reasons, they wanna see us end up like we Regina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman.
so I'm down.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Lakers will get the first possession. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Lakers foul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He's off on the first.
Wow, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Erickson outside. Chamberlain goes up. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Oscar Robertson assisting on the basketball.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings.
Chamberlain. The shot, no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Robertson outside. 14 feet away. And that's off the glass and in.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Traveling violation call.
And the officials call it traveling violation.
Lakers ball.
Now West. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And now running up the court, West pushing it up. Baylor getting it to go with contact.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. To the middle. The big throwdown by Wilt Chamberlain.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Erickson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Puts up a three. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Baylor with the steal. Here's Erickson. Lakers passing it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
We had a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
.111 left here in the first quarter. Shakes him. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Down low. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to put yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Smith. Tries again. No good on the shot. Excellent D there from Goodrich.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Chamberlain. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Bobby Dandridge. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Dandridge. West with the ball. Smith with some nice D. So it's a tie game as we end the first. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
The Bucks. 10. Give a big round of applause.
And some good action in the Bucks as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And they take the lead. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Good work there as it goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here is McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The assist
and the lead should be safe. They can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Now here's West. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Wilt collects the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
They grab their own miss. Wilt Chamberlain cleaning up the mess.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That will be a jump ball.
And the Bucks with possession here. Pass to McLaughlin. Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good that time. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here we go, one-on-one. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Second chance shot. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Missed it, even after all those chances. Here's Dandridge. Erickson with the rebound. The Lakers on offense. West gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Dandridge. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Chamberlain. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
First team foul.
No good on that
one. At the line for Los Angeles, Will Chamberlain.
No good on the second free throw. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Chamberlain with the block. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Second shot opportunity. Dandridge's shot is good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Ball's knocked loose. Fader on the way. Chamberlain with the block. Johnson outside. To the inside. Robertson. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Robertson's got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. 12 points for him. Here's Dandridge. Just 5 on the clock. Smith. Greg Smith, small for a power forward, but with a big finish inside right there.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Dandridge. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
The
Bucks lead by 2.
22.
And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. What sort of adjustments were discussed during the half? Milwaukee in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Hit his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Robertson. And so it's the Lakers with it. And the basket by McCarter. McCarter's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's McCarter. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Here's Milwaukee now. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Johnson outside. Pass to Hetzel. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. To the paint. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Johnson. Trying to get open is Miller. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. And the Bucks with some changes.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Substitution on the court.
Here's McLaughlin. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And that one misses.
At the line for the Bucks, John McLaughlin.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
The shot's good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Dandridge. Off target from outside.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Oscar
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That one is no good. And it's the Bucks ball. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Johnson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Finished off the break. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's McCarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee leading by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And the shot goes down. Abdul-Jabbar's got 20 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Miller. They need this. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Dandridge. Smith outside. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Here's Dandridge. Tipped away. Back to Abdul-Jabbar.
Lakers foul. Richard Johnson. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Down low. 2 on the clock.
Oscar
Robertson,
Robertson.
good. Robertson's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
30.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Milwaukee. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Lakers trail by 8. Here's West. Baylor trying to get open. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Wow, what you can do when you're that strong and graceful. Just tremendous hang time for a big man. And, of course, Baylor converts a lot of those second chance opportunities. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Goodness. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to West. Clock at 6. Wilt rises up. They shoot again. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
That's his second personal
That
foul.
one on Robertson.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Here's McLaughlin. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now it's a 10-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kicks it out to Robertson. The 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar.
Lakers foul. Elgin Baylor. That's his second personal foul.
And Milwaukee has possession.
Team foul.
The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Lakers foul.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships. And Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And so much great talent coming into the league break every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. And yes, it's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
And that's just cold-blooded. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Pass to Dandridge. Smith with it. Taylor picks him up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Chamberlain. His third personal foul. The fourth team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they ends up missing both free throws. To the middle. Here's West. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. .122 left to play in the final quarter. And there it is for him.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Lakers foul. Jerry West. That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Robertson.
At the line for the Bucks.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 11. High arcing shot. The offensive rebound. Here's Milwaukee now.
Lakers foul. Elgin Baylor. His third personal foul.
And the first one at the line is
the
good.
Team is in the penalty.
That one misses. Hauled in by the chairman of the boards. To the inside. West. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. To the paint. Here's Erickson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Los Angeles.
And the call will be against Erickson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Bucks.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Now here's Robertson. West with the steal. Pass to Goodrich. Three-pointer. No good that time. And so the Bucks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was